So Brittany, you got this dude here. That's Brandon. Brandon, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Sean?
You tend to fuck with the show a little bit.
Oh yeah, I fuck with it a lot.
Oh shit, well
I like
talk
the
to us
content.
then. Tell me what you talking about. There go your camera right there.
Yep. For the audience, this is the Social Drinker Podcast, where the conversation changes lives, not diapers. Today's topic is double standards. Sean, the host, and then we got Brittany,
Co-host.
there you go. We're gonna get into it. Sean, you want to take it off?
Let's do it.
It's the Social Drinkers Podcast.
Man, we're pleased to have you and stuff. Well, how'd you find out about the podcast?
I be on TikTok daily. At work, just trying to find different platforms that support culture
Okay.
and upcoming youth, because I have kids myself.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking for something to better our culture.
Okay, so and I know that you and Brittany y'all related,
That's correct.
first cousin, but she hipped you to the podcast, or did you find it in another way?
Initially, she did.
Okay.
She told me about it, and I started checking it out, liking, sharing, and subscribing, just to kind of push the podcast out there. So
Is there anything that you say you're a fan, which is great. We love that. We love fandom.
Right.
But is anything that you think that we could probably add to what it is that we do that can make it better?
I wouldn't say add to it, but I would definitely say if you keep going, and the experience will tell you what you need, and also the audience will give you what you need for the content to spread nationwide.
Right. Yeah.
I even love the way
You gonna use your mic?
with the Social Drinkers Podcast. Hey, I just want to thank y'all for the comments. I want to thank y'all for all of the comments, the feedback, the sharing, subscribing. It make us feel real special. We love you guys. And it make us want to keep going and going and going and going, okay? So just keep coming. Keep letting us know that we're doing good, and we love these conversations, okay?
Yeah, we're having a really good time. We have a lot of stuff going on. I think you're gonna really be surprised at some of the stuff we have going. The last episode we did, Mars versus Venus, part 2.
Yeah.
We're going to continue that, and
Right.
maybe with different people on the panel, and just give you guys something to really look into. Brandon, are you hosting for us tonight?
I don't mind.
Let's do us another
Yeah.
little spin.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do us another
Okay,
spin.
so y'all could give Brandon some grace. He's never done this
Right.
before.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Today we'll be talking about double standards in relationships.
Are we going to do relationships, or are we going to do every angle? Because, there's different angles.
Yeah,
to
because the
double
relationship
standards.
is kind of like kind of closed into like this little thing. But what do you think?
Okay, yeah, we can do different angles. We can do double standards in relationships, or just dating, period, or just everyday life dealing with family.
Ooh, nice.
right. Well,
Oh, I got a lot for that one.
Okay,
Let's go.
well, you want to set us off?
No, I'm going to let Brandon do it
Okay,
because
let's
he's
see. Let's see,
such
Brandon. You
amazing
put him on the
cousin.
hot seat. He just got
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah.
cold blooded.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it. But I will start off with this. Let's kind of talk about where double standards stem from within the person. So
Nice.
it goes back far. Double standards stem from, I think, 3 parts. It's either taught, it's either seen, or it's by past trauma.
You're right.
Yeah.
You are so right. You are so right.
So, what do you consider double standard? What is the underlying definition of that?
Double standards is when one person can do things but the others can't.
Okay.
And that's family, that's relationships, that's coworkers, that's whatever.
That's right. Sex,
It's
gender.
It's a sign. Yes, it's a sign of narcissism. Actually,
Okay.
If
You think
we-
it's
if we
inherently
touch
unfair?
it definitely unfair because you're not being adult at the end of the day,
Okay.
and not being aware of what your doing is and how it's affecting the other person.
So we had a conversation earlier, and we asked a question about bodies,
Right.
Female bodies, male bodies,
Body count.
body count.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that? Do you think that it makes a difference? And how do you think, people, it may be a double standard as far as people's perception of what a body count means?
Okay. So I would say when we was younger, it probably made a difference. But as you grow into a man and not a boy, it don't make a difference because any woman that you seeking and you serious and you authentic about it, I don't think you will ask those questions about body count.
I like that.
Right.
Body count's not a factor when you finding somebody for peace, love, and partnership. There's a difference between partnership and love.
So you saying love a person for who they are, no judgment.
Love a person for who they are, not
Yeah.
what they been through. Because
That's
we all been through different factors
Walks of
of
life,
life.
yeah.
So we can't say, oh, okay, you slept with 20 people and I slept with 100. You different from me. No. It's all experience, and we all grow from experiences.
Right.
Well, why do men, I mean, by experience, men always have a problem. We can talk this talk and say these things, but men always have a problem with it because it's almost like, okay, well, they'll ask the question, and then if you say the truth, you won't get a call. You'll be rejected.
Right.
Or you called a whore, or it'll come up in future conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, it's, I don't know,
So what I think is this is my personal view of
Yeah.
this. Don't the audience, please don't take this wrong. There's no offense to me, and I
It's
No,
just
we don't
your
do that
opinion,
on
right?
here.
Yeah.
So what I
Yeah.
think is, so in every person, there's a masculine and a feminine side of man and women.
True,
And I think on that side, there's a feminine side with men. Because the thought of a fact of a woman sleeping with 30 people is very emotional to a man. It's not the fact that he can't accept it. Mentally, it don't connect with him.
So is that feminine?
That's definitely feminine.
Because it's emotionally driven?
Right. It's a soft side. Because you thinking about how many men this woman slept with.
Right.
And it shouldn't be a factor in that.
So I look at it as more masculine because, men want to conquer, right?
Right.
And you don't want the idea that a lot of men have conquered your woman.
Yeah,
Right.
something special.
So, it can kind of go both ways. So how do you differentiate the two?
You really can't because, like I said before, a mouth can say anything and somebody can say, I only slept with 2 people, but you never know the difference
Okay.
in a woman, you know. And the same thing with men. You can only say you slept with 10, but you slept with 100. But how would anyone ever tell,
That pussy can
Would
tell
you date
on you now.
right?
That pussy will tell on you.
Yeah. But
It snap.
Well, I don't know. But
It-
what you call them, Kegel or
yeah. I
you
mean,
get it together,
if
you get your little
if
surgery. I don't know.
Yeah, so if you ever heard of snapback, vinegar and water,
Vinegar and water in that bath.
you will never know the difference.
Does that really work?
Yeah, it work.
There you go.
Brittany, you said there was some confidence.
No, women supposed to put a little vinegar in their water anyway when they wash
don't
their
know.
ass
I don't
now.
pretend.
Your grandma put that in your water and wash your ass.
Never talked to my grandma. Mom, grandma, do you got some snapback?
Shit, they had a dish bag too, remember?
Her and a moo Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember them fucking bags.
Yeah,
in
the hang
in
of
the
rubber.
shower. Yeah, niggas fill up with water and shit. We had no idea what that shit was for.
Right. So answer this question. Say if you met somebody tomorrow and they told you they slept with 10 people and you took that and ran with it because you liked them at the moment.
Yeah.
It's called a love bomb, when you first meet somebody. And then 5 years down the line, you find out different. They slept with a different amount of people.
How much
With-
more?
It don't even matter.
Okay.
10, 15, 20.
Yeah, because you're actually right. You say 5 years down the line?
Yeah, 5 years down the line.
It
You
is
never
what it-
had a clue up to now.
It is what it is.
There you go.
It is what.
There you
so
go.
I've already accepted that. You say you slept with 10 people,
Right.
and especially so age does play a factor because the
does.
older
That's
you
true.
are, the more people that your potential mate has probably
Right.
slept with.
Right.
But even still, if we get together, are you going to continue to? Are you mine? Are we together?
Right.
If that's the case, I'm just not really thinking about who you slept with before.
Well, a man can make a woman really, really feel safe.
Yeah.
I don't care how many men she been with or, excuse me, I don't care how many men she been with or whatever. If a man can make a woman feel safe and make her feel, just play his role as a man. I mean, you don't have to worry about a woman even cheating on you.
I don't think it's so much cheating. Again, like I said, with the whole men are territorial. They're possessive of what it is they have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel like if I go out in public with you, I'm gonna constantly be
Have to defend you.
because you slept with this nigga. Every time we go somewhere, you run into people that you didn't been in, and I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of men. Does that happen? Who knows?
Yeah.
But I think it's a fear that you as a man would have to deal with that. So that's why I wouldn't personally ask a woman how many bodies she has. I don't think she's going to be completely honest. And depending on how much you want that woman, do you really care? So my question in reference to that is, would you date a stripper?
Be honest, cousin.
It's a hard question, definitely.
Yeah.
But if it's the right type of stripper, yeah, because you have
Well,
you have different type of strippers.
okay.
You got strippers that is whores, and you got strippers that is paying
That's
for
strictly
kids to
about
school.
their money.
Yeah, strictly about their money.
That makes sense.
They just dancing.
I like that.
Right.
You know,
But-
how can you?
Let's say she's the latter, that she's strictly about the money, but she's still a stripper. And so if you go out in public with her and people notice her, with her being a stripper, is that an issue?
Not an issue to me, because as a man, I'm gonna be the go getter and the prize. To make her the prize.
I like
if
that.
I carry her a certain type of way and carry myself,
on.
so
Yeah.
everybody still want her, no matter if she's a stripper.
Yeah. But
Have
you,
you ever noticed that on social media?
yeah.
When Kylie Jenner, that's a perfect example. Kanye West with what's her name?
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. You don't
perfect
care.
example.
They're professional whore.
Oh, come on. They're my cousins. Go
Oh,
on.
no, don't get me wrong.
Don't do
Let me back that word up. They're professional at what they do.
Right.
Once I was in a barbershop and I asked, why do these famous people all date the same women? And somebody told me that the reason is because they're already in the industry. They know how to behave. They know how the etiquette. They know
Married.
all.
Money,
yeah,
they
yeah.
money.
Well,
So
it's that, and also, don't nobody want what nobody want.
I get you.
You know what I
I
mean?
know. I feel you.
So, I would take my cousin here for example. If she's never seen, men don't see it when it comes to money. But if Kanye gets somebody, if Kanye good enough, hey, look, now everybody watching.
Everybody want to. Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
That's
Kanye
right.
wanted to.
He
so-
did
There you
that
go.
to
I
Amber
didn't think
Rose,
about that.
remember?
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
she made
cut
her a
his hair,
star.
cut it
Come
off,
on.
yeah, and
Come
put
on.
some glasses on, told her don't
Come
say
on.
nothing.
There
Amber
you go.
Rose is beautiful.
Yes,
Remember
she
when
bad.
I don't like that tattoo she got on her. Other than that,
She's very gorgeous. Yeah.
that very gorgeous.
yeah.
But yeah, that's just what it is. And 9 times out of 10 with me and mentally, we can't put up with that psychological, that neurological pat that say this woman has slept with many people. That's what it is.
So have you ever asked a woman how many men she's been with?
No.
I haven't either. So how common
It's not
is
a
that?
factor. It's not a factor when you get my age.
Yeah.
The factor
that's a
peace.
lot.
Peace, love, respect, honesty, and partnership.
Brittany, has a man ever asked you how many bodies you have?
I've been in marriages all my life, but
Has never been one of those
I've
things?
never had.
So I wonder how much of what
I think if we were having, I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
if we
you
was
good.
having conversation and it was like friends talking and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, like, girl, how many? I done been teased for having a low body count.
Right.
really?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I can see actually when we talk about double standards. I can see a guy getting teased if he hasn't been with a lot of women.
Oh, baby, I done had
Yeah.
hoes. I done had
But
bitches
I don't
write
think
down
that's the end
papers,
all,
grab
yeah.
a paper, write the names down and flip that motherfucker over. And I be sitting there and I be feeling like, I got my little names on this motherfucker. Let me start writing Judy, Jean, and all them other ones.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're hosting. What else you got?
The next one is, I would say, double standards. Let's use this one. Let's use the phone situation. Let's say you in a marriage or relationship, and your partner feel like I can go through your phone, but you can't go through mine.
Oh, that's a big one in my household.
So is it?
Yes. Yes, that's big for my husband.
So he wants to go through your phone?
He can't. No, he. Let me tell you what my husband think. I don't go through your phone, So you shouldn't have to go through mine. We should trust each other. We shouldn't
that's
do that.
fair.
But if my phone rings, it's like this here.
You do that.
Yeah.
You put the phone down. Why do you do that?
Okay. What I'm hiding for? Why
Why are you putting it down? Why don't you just?
Why my phone got to be like
No,
this?
no,
here?
no. I'm saying, but why put it? Why do anything? It's phone ring. It just ring. So why should there be any type of reaction to prove that you aren't doing something?
No, it's not. No, it's not necessarily saying prove something.
Yeah.
It's like if my phone ring and you hear it ringing, I'm in another room and I say, "Babe, get that.
Oh, okay, it's different.
Pick it up."
Yeah.
Or if I say, "Hey, look at my phone. I got something on my hand. I want you." The code is 06. Oh, okay.
So, but it's not an issue though.
Yeah, you can't do that in his phone.
Oh, so he won't let you go through his phone.
It's not even about necessary. I just feel like it's,
Okay.
and I don't give a damn about him getting no ads. I don't
No,
care.
no,
This
I
is
get
just
it.
truth. I just think it's like he said, a double standard.
So
I just feel like
here's the thing. I won't
it's
say it's a double
one-sided.
standard as much as it is.
But most men are like that though.
I think most people don't want you just going through their fucking phone. What's happened with phones is, and it has nothing to do necessarily with cheating, even though motherfuckers do be cheating. Let's keep it a buck.
Right.
I don't want you to go through my phone because even if I ain't fuck nobody, it might be a questionable ass text in there. I don't want you to see, or whatever the case may be. But what happens with our phones, it becomes an extension of ourselves. We have so much personal shit in our phones that have nothing to do with cheating. It has nothing to do with just passwords and all that. Man, you might like watching midget porn or something. You don't know what it is, but everything about us is contained in this freaking phone. And we don't want nobody in it because of that. Not because they're cheating.
So that's making excuses.
Well, I don't think, you know what, it is an excuse. But I from my perspective, I think it's a valid reasoning why.
Okay, I can accept that.
You know?
Right.
And I'm not trying to take up for Truckee.
Yeah, but when I get home, I'm gonna ask him, "Give me that phone."
You gonna see if you got
Yes,
midget porn on this shit?
Oh shit, we'll watch porn together. I'm not tripping on
Midget
that.
porn?
I ain't watching.
Are you racist against midgets?
I ain't watching no little bitty bitches.
Oh wow, you cold.
But no, I'm just
man.
fucking with you. You know,
Wow,
I don't
no.
know. They be fine though, but I ain't watching no little bitty bitch. I ain't gonna watch no little midget man. Nah, that's double standards now.
Okay.
Cause I won't watch the little men.
Right.
Okay, let me ask a question. Why are men often being, what for them being confident, and for women, and when y'all confident, it's okay. Y'all confident in y'all situation. But when we're being confident, it's bossy.
Oh, that's easy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
That's
I want to
easy.
know.
That's easy. Well, it's not even that deep.
You don't think so? Go ahead. Let me hear what you guys say. Yes.
I really, when a woman is confident, they being bossy. I really have nothing to say about that because I don't view women as being bossy. I view women as being emotional and very serious about the things they say. I take it
Passionate.
as they passionate and they actually like you. It's just the type of man you come off with that energy. You might view it as bossy.
Oh, I mean that's a good response. I like that right.
So I never had that issue before.
So
Now, Brady, brother, you're going to
Come on.
learn. You're going to have to do more than that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
It's a sufficient answer.
Right.
It's a podcast, man. Just dive into it. Throw in some examples and
but
shit in.
wait, hold
I
up.
gotta take him through it. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
let's go with it.
Go ahead, Brittany. What you finna say?
What's your point? Cause you was antsy in the seat. What's your point of view?
See, I just talked a lot of shit now. I'm kind of lost a little bit.
Okay.
Ask the question again. Just so I can-
Why when men are overly confident, they're being praised, but when women are, we're called bossy.
Okay, so
What is that about?
and this is, and I hate that I have to preface this type of shit with not all women, not all men, because that should be a given, but you got to. So not all women, not all men.
But you know, on the Social
Usually-
Drinking Podcast, we don't give a damn about this. This is our
yeah,
opinion.
but I'm trying to appease motherfuckers. Apparently,
Yeah.
I'm a lot to deal with. Men show results through their actions. With men, you could, especially with other men, you can talk all you want to, but we're looking at what are you doing in life? What are results? What do you? So if we have a dude that he hasn't been employed in the last 8, 9 months, 12, 13, 14 months, and he talking about this, that, and the third and all that, we're not going to abandon the dude, but we're also analyzing and say, dude, what are you doing? You know, so men are result driven. So if we're in the midst of another man and he's making it happen, whether he's super successful or not, but we can actually see him putting in the effort.
Okay.
You don't have to be winning,
Okay.
but this dude is grinding.
Right.
Then I'm going to listen to what he says. And then you have motherfuckers. You have, not motherfuckers, I apologize. But you have women that do some of the most basic things in life. I pay my car note. I pay my lights. I pay my mortgage or my rent. You're supposed to. It's about being an adult.
So are you saying that of her? That's like being bossy, or
no? I think sometimes
the overly
women
confidence.
take things that they do and put more weight on it than a man would in that same role.
right?
I'm not saying what she's doing isn't significant. The issue is men will do the same exact shit and it doesn't register.
Because
So-
that's how we're wired. That's why on Mars versus Venus, that's how we're wired. Men are providers.
Yeah, so but
It's normal.
But it's a double standard. So sometimes
Yeah.
the double standard is based on the biology of the person that it applies to. Men hold themselves and each other to a very high standard,
Right.
regardless of what the perception may be.
Okay.
Women tend to celebrate small accomplishments more than we do. If you hear a man say, my birthday's in June, and I say, I'm going to celebrate, June is I'm going to celebrate the whole month, you're going to think the nigga gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if a woman said
She's over the top for me.
she's being bossy, she's being arrogant,
Yeah, she idolizes
but also it's on par for what a woman would do. And so sometimes, to a man's detriment, what is expected out of a man is very unhealthy for a man, or it takes away a lot of the joy that a man has. They had that shit. Oh, I thought it was so fucking funny with the men discovering frolicking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where they do film a video of them running through the fields, frolicking and shit.
Right.
And you have people that complain that's gay.
Yeah.
Man, let this dude frolic.
Don't do what the fuck they want to do.
Man, if he a street nigga or something like that, let the nigga go. You know what? For lack of a better phrase, let him go be gay for 16 seconds.
Whatever he want to do.
And run through the fucking fields. He may have stopped him from fucking snapping and going off on somebody. The double standard that a lot of people have is slanted positively towards females. The double standard that men live by promotes poor health, maybe even dying at a young age. Because you swallow so much and you fuck around and you're at work and your heart bursts on you. Go ahead.
I think y'all both got good points, but I'm gonna go back a little deeper.
Okay.
Right.
As that being a double standard, sometimes it's not a double standard. It's where you come from. Women are more emotional and they go through more than men do. We know how to suppress things that need to be suppressed
Right.
when you get to that
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
Just take a woman that been through a lot and haven't been taught by her mother or daddy the necessities of life, or even knowing how to pay bills and stuff like that.
That's true.
So when they
Oh,
finally
yeah.
get to that point, it's a success to them.
Yeah.
And you may not understand it if you never had that conversation with her. You might
Right.
think she being over the top, but she's never lived this type of life. This is new to her.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think we should throw that in there so People
I
won't call
like
us being
that.
biased. to
No,
it.
I really like
what I
that.
mean?
Looking at that from another perspective.
You have to.
You have
in
to.
life. You have to look at everything in a different perspective
Yeah, I love that, Brandon. I love
to
that.
understand people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because man, I don't get it. I don't get it.
And we came from a background. Well, I know I came from a background.
Yeah.
I can't speak from everybody that I didn't truly have a mother or a dad to teach me a lot of things.
Right.
Everything was trial and error.
Right.
And me wanting to learn.
You're right.
And me growing.
Right.
You know, reading books. Or
But doing like Shay
research.
told Terry last episode, you are a unicorn.
Right.
You're very much so a unicorn.
Right.
So, and I know your personal story. So, yeah, you got a valid point. But
Right.
a lot of women, what Sean's saying and what you're saying makes a lot of point because they have a lot of women that stuck on themselves too.
Right. That's what Sean was saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
That needs that. You know, they need that validation, need that.
Right.
But I don't.
Right. But
A
see-
lot of my friends, my best friend tell me all the time, Brittany, you should give yourself more flowers.
Right.
I say, now to God be the glory for me. You know, I don't need that because being a mother and raising daughters to be women and raising a son to be a man is not, I don't think I need a pat on the back for doing something that God granted me the serenity to do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So I don't need that, but just a little quick question for everybody. So I understand where you coming from, and that was a whole different way to give me to look at that.
Right.
Because I didn't look, even though I'm a woman, sometimes you got to check me too now, you know.
Right. We all need checks. Sometimes men, you know.
Yeah.
Women are smart in some areas, men are smart in some
Right.
areas. That's why it's called a partnership. To know where your flaws
Come on.
are.
Come on.
You know, when you been a self-aware
Yeah.
and said to yourself and understand yourself, you know when to back down.
Self-aware.
Yeah, somebody asked me a question on the last podcast that we put out on TikTok or whatever, and it's understanding that what she said, because it was about submission. If you find yourself in a situation where you think your woman should submit to you, but she's better at something than you are, how do you handle that? And I told her I would be a fool to not allow her to lead in that situation
Right.
over me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
That's right.
But I'm gonna let ego.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
do that.
So sometimes, man, a double standard isn't based on something solely that you can say that this is just the way it should be.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just sometimes that's how it shakes out.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you have to have the wherewithal to pull back on it.
That's right.
I'm not, I don't
And
have
the
to.
respect for each other.
That's the main thing is
The
respect.
respect to say,
Absolutely.
I love you and I trust you. I trust what God, I'm a believer. I trust what God has put into you.
Right.
And what he put in me. And I already know we're one. So where you slack, I have to pick up.
That's right.
Where I slack, I need you to pick up.
Right.
So, like you say, Sean, don't let ego get in the way. I watch a lot of people look at people that don't understand things and just go, that's why a lot of divorces happen.
That's why.
Because they don't stand in the gap for each other and help each other.
Well,
Or they judge each other or
Right.
lose respect for each other.
so
I
I think with social media being around, marriage, especially us as black folks, we have not been raised to know when to marry, how to marry, and what to expect from it. And
Come on now.
Have you been married, Brandon?
no, never been married. I haven't known enough
We talked about that too.
to be married. So why would I get married?
Remember
I
we
have to
talked-
teach myself.
Remember
So-
we talked about that with Shay about the numbers of how many marriages and all that.
Yeah.
They said a lot of black men have not been married.
Yeah, and you're fairly young, man. Is there something, and this is kind of morphing off a little bit
Yeah.
from
No, double standards go a long way.
So, yeah, okay. So, is there something that stopped you from getting married? Has there ever been a time when you said, "Okay, this person I'm with, I want to do it," but you just couldn't?
Yeah. My kid's mother, I was with her for almost 20 years, and I had that in my agenda. But then as the relationship went on, started having kids and started figuring out what I don't know, and I was learning in the process. I would say, why would I get married if I'm learning in the process and this person I'm with is not trying to learn in the process? They staying the same. So that's what led me to say, no, I'm not ready. She not ready.
How long have y'all been apart?
About 2 years now.
Okay, so it really hasn't been enough time since then for you to even
No.
consider.
Consider it, no.
Yeah.
Because how I think of marriage is not asked, it's developed.
Okay.
I love that.
It's developed. When you meet somebody and everything's going the right way authentically, your mind will automatically say, this is the person that I don't want to separate from.
That's right.
You shouldn't have to ask questions in the beginning or give ultimatums to nobody to marry you. Then it's
Yeah.
not real.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I was also in my first relationship. We weren't married 20 years, but we was together 20 years.
Right.
But what made you stay, if you don't mind sharing that long, if y'all didn't get married, or was marriage not a big thing for you guys?
Marriage was not a big thing in my family, but to a few people, and you know who those few people are.
Yeah.
We family. But for me, I didn't know nothing about marriage.
Right.
I don't even know what it represent at the time.
Right.
Because how I was brought up,
Right,
ignorant.
Right.
That don't mean retarded. That just
Yeah.
mean
Yeah, you
lack
don't
of
know.
knowledge.
Not knowing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So how would I even be able to approach it?
Right. Right.
So what's
I like that, Brandon.
Yeah. So that's how it went, and I'll give you a piece of background of me. Growing up, I always worked
Yeah.
my whole life since I was 12.
Right.
Getting out of school, going to work.
Yeah. Always
and you
have.
know the
Yeah.
people. I work with Rodney,
Yeah.
driving trucks,
Right.
rebuilding houses with him, and all type of
Right.
stuff.
I remember. You go get up and make it happen.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I love it. He's like, they say a rose out the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
He is so that. And I'm very proud of you, cousin.
Yeah.
I very much
I
so.
appreciate
You and
it.
your siblings. I am so proud of y'all.
Yeah. I
We got
appreciate it.
our, us two, we got a little issue.
To answer your question, I think it was what it was.
The 20 years. Why did
20.
y'all?
Why did I stay that long?
yeah.
Oh, so for me, I didn't have a real father
Right.
to be there and teach me the things that I desired when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So that
you
affected
stayed.
me. Me and Terry had this conversation not too long ago.
I love that.
So if that affected me in the past, why would I give that to my kids? So when I had those kids, it was my obligation to stay there until they got old enough to understand, and then I can kind of live my path.
So you could kind of like swallow your own unhappiness.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because
in
these kids
favor of
matter.
making sure that you're.
That's right.
Okay. That's,
You were
that's
so
what men do.
selfless in a situation.
You can't.
So
I think with men, once you have a kid with somebody, it's not about their relationship no more. It's
No
about
more.
these kids.
yeah.
I mean,
Come on,
you can
Brandon.
be selfish if you want to and say I can go find another woman, but then what that's gonna cause? You're gonna go out there and get more chaos because you're gonna have a kid with somebody else that you think you may love, and all this gonna
And
happen.
then you got to pick up your
Now-
kids at
yeah,
Walgreens
now-
and shit,
yeah.
or at the police
Now you
station.
got-
Yeah.
So now you everywhere. Now
That's right.
Okay, so on a double standard standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
actually I think this is probably evolved past just double standards.
right.
That's true.
But do you think it's a little bit different for a woman in that situation where she has to, because it could be the negative side on with a man,
Mm-hmm.
That's
but
true.
having to meet up and try to co-parent in a situation.
It is.
And don't be mad at me. This is my perspective.
Yeah.
I think as black men should stand up more no matter what the woman is.
Yeah.
And take care of those kids and help way more than expected.
Do you think it's easier for her?
You're just like your cousin Terry.
Yep. Is it easy for her?
Yeah.
As in what?
Being able to manage being a mother and
No.
It's not easy for somebody that wasn't taught,
okay.
right? If you got a bad background, you ain't have a mother or dad to teach you these certain things that you need in life to make it. Y'all both gonna have a rocky road because
That's
y'all
right.
both don't know. Y'all
Yeah,
both
both
illiterate.
trying to figure out at the same
Both trying
Yeah.
to
time.
figure out at the same time,
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
causes chaos.
Huh? Yeah.
Between the two.
Failed
Yeah,
marriage.
I've heard stories about young people saying that they grew up with their parents.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
My
right.
kids tell me that
That's
all the
right.
time.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
grew up with mines.
Yeah,
My son
so-
tell me all the time, I'm
Right.
proud of you, Mom.
Yeah, my mom was 14 when she had me.
I think the first person I heard tell me that was Terry.
Yeah.
That he say he grew up with his
Yeah.
son. Said
He said, you know, Dad, I'm proud of the man that you have become. Yeah, and it was the cutest
I watched you
thing.
grow up.
Yeah, I watched you grow
He's
up.
like,
Right.
That's
the
super
fuck?
cute.
Right.
That was super cute,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
yeah. So
But
That's true. Okay, well, to piggyback off of what you said about staying into a relationship 20 years because of the kids, which was amazing because it was so a selfless act with raising your kids, and I could relate to that, but I also left. And it is a double standard because I was also judged for leaving.
Right.
You know, because I wasn't big on letting everybody know what was going on in my business. So it's
Right.
like, why? What was the problem? Well, why? And then you have that other person that's in their feelings, saying things about you, which I'm not gonna get too personal on the camera or
Right.
whatever. But I got judged a lot
was
for
it
being
more
a
so
woman.
from people outside your circle, family or friends, or was it about
Family,
equal?
it's family. On mostly, friends, mostly friends. What we call them family.
Yeah, I get it.
Mutual friends. They kind of turned their back on me because it was like I turned my back on him on him.
So
and
you
the
think it'd be
things-
different if he would have left the relationship?
Yeah, it would have been different if he would have brought another woman. He was bringing other women around
Oh no.
while he was when we were separated and when we were together, and it was okay. When if I brought it, when you heard when he passed a lie and said that I messed with a guy, which I can say to this day, I put this on God, my children, I never had to cheat on him. But if you do those things, it's you. People turned their back on me. People talked about me. I got ridiculed. I got talked about, bashed. Yeah, for leaving.
Do you think that's the norm in relationships, that if a woman chooses to? Because I've heard there's a common belief that women will leave a relationship for happiness, or will leave a marriage for happiness. A man will stay whether or not he's unhappy or not for the sake of the relationship. And that is both of them are doing what they got to do to
Just maintain.
to suit their means. Do you think it's weighed unfairly that the onus for a woman staying in a relationship is heavier than a man? Because it's expected the man is going to suffer through all of it, and a woman
they
will
both
tend to
suffer.
bail out a lot sooner, huh?
I don't think that's true in a lot of perspectives. I've seen a lot of men leave. That's why statistics are the way they are. I have seen a lot of men leave. I have seen women, well, most majority in my personal, what I've seen, a lot of women stay and end up being really, really hurt and being broken and raising angry kids, all of that.
Right.
So I just decided that what was being done to me, I'm worth more, and enough is enough.
Okay.
And a friend of mine that he was messing with came back and told me
your ex was
my
messing
ex
with.
was messing with. Told me that he told me that he's staying with you because of the kids. So I said, okay, well, let's make this official. This is about the kids, and we're hurting the kids watching us fight, and we're suffering in this relationship. We're hurting them. In my life, and we spoke about how we were raised in our trauma.
Right.
I seen a lot of fighting. See mom and dad fight, argue, fight. And I didn't want my kids to see that. So I said, you know what? When we start getting yelling and loud and have to get to the point where we're putting our hands on each other, no. My brother say sometimes you got to be that bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And I was that bitch. Yeah, let me tell you what that bitch did. She left. She took my kids. And in the relationship, it was one-sided. I was in the house doing mostly everything on my own anyway. Getting the kids ready for school, cooking, doing this, submitting to somebody that was not, well, we're not going to even go into that detail. But, yeah, so I got judgment for that. And I really do feel like that is a double standard with women.
Okay. Right.
I mean, I just
can't fight with that.
I can't fight with that.
I mean, going in the grocery store. Hey, I have got that.
So I was married for 12 years. Actually, 14 years. But 2 of those years we were separated. Mm-hmm. And I honestly feel like I got the kind of raw end of it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping on it. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like it was one of those situations where my ex-wife might beg to differ. Just keep it 100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That it was one of those things where I was willing to try to make it work. Right. Try to stick it out no matter what.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
And the more that we got into it, the more that outside influence, got into our marriage, I just kind of checked out on it.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could be argued that maybe I'm the one that initiated a divorce, but it just feels like, and also you got to understand, what I feel like ain't what it is, that women tend to try to initiate that first, and that is the perception that women initiate divorces in marriage. I can't necessarily co-sign that.
Yeah, I had to because
I know how my shit went.
It was hurting too bad. I was dying on the inside.
It was that bad.
It was that bad.
Insanity.
Way before the divorce.
No, I said what I said. Dying. I felt like I was dying.
Yeah.
And I couldn't let I saw that growing up.
Right.
So if I wanted my daughters to be
strong,
like just as strong and educated as you saw the other day, I had to break loose.
Yeah. There you go. Well, Brittany, what you think about displaying emotions is a double standard?
Elaborate on that a little bit for me.
So displaying emotions is when you with somebody, they can display their emotions at any time, but when you have a problem and you expressing your emotions, it's a problem.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh girl, you ain't.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
I deal with that too, and not talking about my first marriage all the time. Yeah, I deal with that too, and it felt like I was, it was like a prison. Like I was in love. Like I know I wasn't being heard.
Right.
It's like, okay, well, and it made me numb. It made me feel like, okay, whatever.
Heard them words, you tripping.
Yeah, you tripping.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well.
You just going through something.
If he do something to hurt me, it was like, okay, I was so numb because I had no one to talk to. So when I got a new husband that asked me, "Hey, I want to know everything about you. Talk to me."
Right, come on now.
What do you like?
Come on.
It was almost like I was scared of him.
Yeah.
Because the trauma that I saw as a kid in the house, mama wasn't heard.
Right.
And then I went into a marriage the same way until I broke free and said, God, this ain't for me. I want more. I want to break cycles. And that's what I did. So that emotional, and in my situation, men play that a lot. You whining, you emotional,
right?
This and that. But when a woman stop talking is when you need to listen. Because if we stop, we telling you what's wrong. And if I have to keep elaborating, and it's for all the viewers too, if a woman is telling you what's wrong, listen to her. She's telling you what's wrong, how to fix it. Y'all calling it emotional and complaining. No, she's telling you what's wrong. So when she get quiet and then you talk shit, she like, then I'm a Scorpio. I'm good at that.
No.
So,
hey, I get it.
Yeah, okay. And then when you come home and all the shit gone, don't be mad.
Yeah, but so I've lived through that. I've lived through coming home and I'm like, oh shit,
She was for real. Yeah, so I get what you're saying.
I got
It
you.
is, and I think that could be both ways. The double standard. It depends on the situation and the people, because women can do that to men too. Oh, you
Right.
acting like a bitch.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The long game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know women. I could just call one we just seen earlier.
Yeah.
I've seen women do that to their husbands. Oh, bitch, he cry like a bitch. He,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, bitch, you better listen to him, cause man,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I done been hurt. I done been with the bottom of the barrel ass nigga.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you need to listen to him if he telling you what's up.
Right.
Listen to it. So it could go either way. You know what I mean?
Sean,
So re-ask the question.
displaying emotions.
Okay.
So you with somebody, they can spread all their emotions all over you, but when the minute you say something, it's a problem, or you going through something, or you weak, or you act gay, is what they say on social
Or
media.
zesty,
Oh, yeah.
zesty, sassy.
Sassy, sassy ass
There you
nigga.
go.
That
There you go.
bullshit.
So of course, you know, y'all. I think at this point, y'all kind of know where I'm at. And I think the internet know. So I'm not finna
I'ma pick that.
bullshit with it. I'll never be in a situation, a relationship where I can't express how I feel.
Right.
This whole new thing about men defending how they feel as being sassy or zesty is very new.
It is.
So what it used to be is what a man says is what it
But it is.
is. What it is. And internet, Facebook, we'll camera you and you. It's not about men trying to take over. I think somewhere along the line we've come to a place where we expect men to be emotional. And that does not mean that a man can't express his emotions. That if a man is going through something, he goes to his person
Right.
or his best friends or somebody that is. And I'm not finna fucking use that gas phrase, safe space. Somebody he can talk to. My person that I talk to is Terry. If I need grown folk decisions, I'll go to Terry. And y'all know who Terry is. If y'all watch the
Yeah.
podcast, y'all know who
Yes,
Terry
Terry.
is. Because Terry's not going to allow me to act like a bitch, to get overly caught up in my emotions. Yes, something may have happened that's horrible. Let's figure it out. So when it comes to emotion, a man has to acknowledge his emotions. If he needs to cry, he needs to cry. It'd be great if he has a safe space to go cry in. He has a
Right.
woman that he can be that vulnerable around, and he's not gonna have to pay for it later
That's right.
when y'all get in
I
an
hate
argument.
that.
That's right.
I'm a woman that understands how women and men are wired.
Right.
And I know the role spiritually,
Yeah.
logically, how a woman and a man, the role and how they're wired and what's supposed to be and how it's supposed to be. And all of that stems from respecting each other's opinion and respecting each other as people. We can agree to disagree all day long, just like we do on the Social Drinkers podcast. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we have to respect each other.
So
That's how. And what do you got something to say before we
what
close?
y'all think about this double standard? Just say you in a relationship and the man, I think most people look at the man has to put more his problems behind for the woman to
Yeah.
express hers.
Right.
Do y'all think that should be equal, or you think the man should step up
What,
more?
hold on. Explain it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit more.
Okay. So say you was in a relationship and she has a lot of problems, but you has problems as well. Do you think you should put more of yours on the back burner and bring hers on the front? Or you think it should be equal? She should understand you as well.
Ooh, that's supposed to be an equal thing, but that happens a lot.
It happens a lot.
That's
That's
why a lot of
tricky,
men break
man.
down.
It's tricky.
And that's
Yeah,
a good one. I love that one. But
That-
you know what? With that one, I hope y'all heard it. I need y'all to answer, comment, because that's our closing question right there, and that's a good one. A lot of people don't realize how men need to be heard,
Right.
as just as well as women do as well.
Right.
So y'all give us a good comment on that. You know, let us know. Like, subscribe, engage with us. We gonna talk back with you. You know what I mean? Let us know that y'all love what we do, because we love doing it for you guys.
Yeah,
okay?
we love exchanging ideas, and that is probably one of the rough. You know what? Check this out. Say the question again. I'm gonna take a stab at this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what you got.
So
Hope it ain't no bullshit. I think I know what I got to
Yeah.
say. I just want to make sure that I have it all together. Look, he moving the mic with him.
in a relationship, do you think a man should put all his emotions and feelings on the back burner and approach the woman versus being 50-50?
God damn, bro. I just honestly that's
Men have made it so comfortable putting that self on the back burner that y'all can't even answer that question, and that is so scary.
because I got to make sure that my woman is good.
Right.
Well, that's what the world say, but in my view, I think knowing the relationship. What I mean about that is knowing who the stronger person at the end of the day in certain situations.
I like that.
You may be strong at this, she may be strong at that. I know
That's
when
the
to let
20,
go and
20,
let her
80,
lead
80,
me.
20
There
rule,
you
ain't
go. There you go. I know if I know if a woman's strong at finance, I'm gonna let her take that. If I can't figure it out, I'm gonna let her take that. Give me advice and say, hey, look, we should do this.
I like that.
You know what I mean? If I'm stressing about finance and she approach it, she's helping.
So let me ask you a question. If she want to take your money, what if y'all put y'all money in the bank and she wants to take it and she want to balance everything? Would you let ego get in the way? Like, that's my money. I made that money. Or would you allow her to do
I
that?
would allow her to do that because we stay in the same house.
Well, you know what? This meeting has adjourned. I had a great time talking to you guys
had
about
a
this.
great
Y'all
time
gave me
talking to
something
y'all,
to
too.
think about, man. A lot to think about. But we want to know what y'all think. Like I said earlier, the comments, we really enjoyed them last time. We really need more comments. Share, subscribe, send it to all your friends, send it to your mama, your aunties, aunts, all of them at the barbecue, all of them.
Not the studs.
Not the studs, the bull daggers. All of them. We need to know our family, and we want, look, holler at us, man. Let us know that you understand and y'all get it.
Hey, before we go, though, Brandon, you have been following the podcast for a minute now. Would you come back?
Every time you call,
Yeah?
yes, sir.
All right. Is there anything that you want to say before we part?
Yeah. The Social Drinkers Podcast give a lot of information, but also we intake a lot of information. That what makes the podcast. Let us know where we were wrong at, where you think we were wrong at. Give us feedback, Q&As. We'll do all day. Sean, Brittany, they here for it.
Heard this.
Peace.
All right, man.
Peace.
Y'all take it light, man. Social Drinkers Podcast and his bitch.
Peace.
That was
It's the Social Drinkers Podcast.